4 bullshit things life coaches say and how to write better copy. What does a life coach do? Well, for many life coaches, the answer is hard for them to define. Here's how to avoid being seen as a bullshitting life coach. It starts with taking a look at the language you're using. The following are 34 vague bullshit things life coaches say, especially when communicating their business. With each point comes solutions on how not to be a vague life coach. Number 1, I offer life coaching. Saying you offer life coaching may be meaningful for you, but doesn't mean much for potential clients who aren't really aware of what life coaching is. If anything, it just confuses potential clients, since most people think that life coaching means giving people advice on what they should do with their lives. Even though that's not what life coaching is, that's the public perception of it. Think of life coaching as the skill that you have rather than the thing that you offer. You don't offer life coaching, you offer leadership skill support, support for helping people find purpose, support for helping people connect with dates, stuff like that, but even more specific. Talk about what you specifically offer rather than the skill that you have. If you're a programmer, for example, you wouldn't say, I offer programming. Rather, you say, I build mobile apps. You want to do the same thing in the context of life coaching. Number 2, I offer healing. Healing from what? If you don't make it extremely clear what your offer is, people will lose interest in you and your website. If you made one simple adjustment and said, I offer healing from abusive relationships, your copy would instantly be much better. The reason we don't get specific is because if we think that if we get specific, people who don't fit the description will turn away. But the reality is, if you keep it general and vague, no one's going to want to work with you. Number 3, I help women feel empowered. In the process of writing this piece, I went through hundreds of life coaching websites. Hundreds. Helping women feel empowered is definitely the most common life coaching offer, and it's pretty vague when you really think about it. There's a variety of different women out there, and they are obviously all not the same. Which kinds of women specifically? Human resource managers, board accountants, retired professional women who want to sell their art, stressed mothers, and what kind of empowerment? Another really vague term. Empowerment to get a promotion, quit their job, turn an artistic hobby into a career. Since 50% of coaches offer empowerment coaching for women, I'm saying this as an exaggeration, but it's somewhat close to that number. You must add a unique angle for this offer to stand out. Number 4, I offer relationship, business, career, and dating coaching. If you really want to get serious about your business, focus on one of these things, not all 4. I get that you might have anxiety about picking one at the expense of others, but you can still help with the other areas as it relates to and supplements to your main area of focus. If you're highlighting all 4 of these offers, it's going to be hard to craft a consistent message and develop deep expertise and authority with your potential clients. That will make it much harder to grow your business. Number 5, I help you get balanced and centered. What's balance mean specifically? Do you help someone who's working too much get into shape? Do you help them get into the dating world? Do you help people manage their personal time more effectively? Do you help people develop a well-rounded personal life? I really don't know what it means to be centered, and it's not that convincing. I'm guessing that comes from the mindfulness world, but it doesn't sound valuable and intriguing enough to get me excited. Number 6, I offer relationship coaching. This isn't that bad, and it's not a bad way to initially describe yourself. And if you're just introducing yourself to someone, you could start off by saying this. But when you transition to talking about what you offer, you must communicate outcomes and benefits, not that you're a coach. What aspects of relationships do you help people with? Improving their dating life, making good friends, resolving long-standing marital conflicts, and who in particular do you help? Is it intelligent, nerdy men who are afraid of the dating world? Is it independent, artsy women who unintentionally alienate their friends? You need to get really specific, whoever it is. And a good way to come up with a specific person is to think about your unique life history and experiences and start from there. Number 7, I help women achieve their goals. This is actually the same as number 3, I help women feel empowered, but said in a different way. Targeting women makes sense as a starting point, but stopping there isn't nearly enough. Will a target customer really feel understood and heard if they see that an offer is plainly for all women in general? There are billions of women out there, and most of them feel different. Does a woman think of herself as simply a woman? Is that her full identity, or is it something much deeper and more complex than that? And how specifically do you help women achieve their goals? If you're a coach, it's a given that you help people achieve their goals. You need to talk about what kind of goals you help people achieve and make it specific. Number 8, I will help you reach your health goals. Health is an extremely general term and includes a million different things. What do you really mean when you say help people achieve their health goals? If you don't say it clearly, no one will resonate with your message. They won't feel like it's for them unless what you say truly clicks with a specific and real problem they're having. Rather than saying, I will help you reach your health goals, you could say, I'll help you eat 1,600 calories a day, or implement a fun workout plan you look forward to, or whatever it is that you're really getting at. Number 9, I'm an empowerment coach. Empowering people to do what specifically, and what kind of people? Empowerment and goals are already a given in coaching, as I've mentioned. So that's kind of like plainly saying I'm a coach, which is very bland. Number 10, I'm a life coach, life consultant, dating coach / consultant, hypnotist, paranormal consultant, career coach, SEO expert, health coach, business coach, marketing coach, marketing consultant, ghost whisperer, success coach, success consultant, and law of attraction coach, serving everyone everywhere globally. This is something I've actually seen on a website, and I've added a few for humorous effect, but I've seen something that looks just like this on multiple websites. And a lot of life coaches are really describing themselves as 17 different things. But by trying to be everything, you stand out to no one. Pick one specific thing to focus on. Number 11, live your dream life. Everyone wants to live their dream life, but this is lazy copywriting and doesn't really mean anything when we really take a look at it. Go much deeper into what exactly it means to live your dream life. Number 12, Jane Doe, life coach, LCSW. The first thing I see on your website shouldn't be your first name, life coach, and your credentials. That tells me nothing about what's in it for me and encourages me to click away right away. What's incentivizing me to be curious about exploring more? When I come to a website, I want to see a specific outcome front and center so I know what I will get out of working with you. Remember, life coaching is a skill you have and your job, but since it's not an outcome, it's not what you should communicate with your customers front and center. Number 13, get in touch with your purpose. Why is it important to get in touch with your purpose? Perhaps it's so you can feel more focused or make a bigger difference in the world. Whatever the reason is, it should be clearly communicated, otherwise it's just vague. Number 14, achieve balance. Balance or wholeness is often the philosophical framework that life coaches work from. But what exactly does it mean for someone to achieve balance? What does that look like in someone's life? A seamless ability to balance work and parenting? Is there a story behind this? Whatever it means, make sure it feels vivid and real. And try not to say work-life balance unless you define what that means and vividly paint the picture, because even work-life balance is vague. Number 15, book a session now. What's motivating us to book a session? Tie in the call to action to book a session with your specific outcome or challenge. Perhaps instead of just book a session, you can change it to book a session to transform your dating life today. Number 16, upgrade your life. Upgrade, transform, and enhance are fine descriptors. The problem is life is incredibly broad. I know you may offer a holistic, well-rounded approach in your coaching, but you should still point to a specific area or challenge in life. Number 17, click here to change your life. What kind of change? A good change? I just bought a new couch and that changed my life because now I'm more comfortable when I sit. Am I done? Get specific about what it means to change your life. Number 18, take your life to the next level. What exactly does that mean to take your life to the next level? Show us what life will be like at the next level to get us excited about what's to come. We need to be able to visualize the transformation that you're talking about, or we won't buy into it. Number 19, finally get your life questions answered. Don't use the term life and expect people to know what you're referring to. If you remain general and broad, no one's going to contact you. Number 20, sign up to receive updates. If this is your opt-in offer, I bet you few people will sign up, if any. Why would someone be interested in signing up for updates? What is in it for them? Updates is a self-centered rather than client-centered offer. How will your updates provide value to your clients? How can you communicate that? People expect tips when signing up for newsletters. So it's not enough to even say sign up to receive free tips on this topic. Instead, offer a tangible, specific lead magnet such as a short ebook or guide on a specific topic. You don't have to write a 30-page ebook. It could just start off as a really short 3-page guide that solves a challenge that your client has. Number 21, sign up to receive exclusive offers. If you do have an exclusive offer, you should say what that is. A free coaching session, 10% off a coaching package, access to a mastermind. If you just say exclusive offers and don't explain what the offer is, it just sounds like bullshit sales talk. Number 22, sign up for inspiration in your inbox. Inspiration is by itself really vague and not compelling. Inspiration for what? Just inspiration or an action plan to go along with it. Number 23, join my list to receive my best communication and confidence tips. This very well might be something that you mention in your opt-in form as a bonus, but is weak as a standalone lead magnet. Offer a guide or ebook and then mention you will also send your best communication and confidence tips in order to get people on your list. Number 24, sign up for the newsletter. Why would we and what will we get out of that? Why would we want to sign up for yet another newsletter? How will yours stand out? What will you write about? And what problems will you solve for us? What can you offer that's so good that we will be glad to sign up? Sign up for the newsletter may have worked in the early internet era, but isn't going to work by itself 15 to 20 years later. Number 25, join our mailing list and never miss an update. Why should we care about being updated? It's up to you to convince us to care to be updated, and that starts by providing a lot of value with your content. Number 26, be the best version of yourself. Sure, that could be what you're helping people do, but what's the unique angle here? You're a business and you have competition. Every life coach is offering be the best version of yourself in some way, and your business has to be unique and stand out. Number 27, bringing you to balance. What specifically does it mean to be brought to balance? To have more time for personal hobbies? Set up a daily habit system that you can be accountable for? Balance alone is rather vague. Number 28, raise your consciousness. I'm into Alan Watts, David Hawkins, Ken Wilber, Eckhart Tolle, etc. And I get the angle here, but this is still vague because it doesn't explain why we should care about raising our consciousness. What's the point of that? To better learn how to navigate through the complex information age, to learn how to get rid of anxiety? Whatever the reason is, spell it out. Number 29, we help. You don't need to use the word we if you're just a single person. If you're a solo, embrace that. You come off as more trustworthy and authentic that way, and people can tell if you're an I pretending to be a we. Number 30, my passion is to help others find their passion. I've never liked this, and I think it's lazy and circular. It's like someone was looking for their passion, they couldn't find one, so they decided to give up and help others find theirs. It's like a weird version of a Ponzi scheme. Number 31, feeling stuck. So many life coaching websites say something along the lines of feeling stuck, and then don't add any context beyond that. Feeling stuck in what? Your conflict-ridden relationship, your dead-end job? Since you don't express what you're feeling stuck with, we're going to assume it's not for us. Communicate empathy and context when you write your marketing messages. Number 32, I use quantum healing modalities. I'm usually open-minded, but this one sounds really not credible to me. Maybe this means something more than I think, but I wouldn't advertise something debatably unscientific front and center on your website. If you do offer something new, agey that will arouse skeptics, let that be something you slowly lead into rather than broadcast front and center. Number 33, life coaching is not therapy or consulting. Why do so many life coaches explain life coaching by explaining what it's not? Why do so many life coaching websites use their entire homepage and about page to explain what life coaching is? Would a graphic designer use their whole homepage and services page to design what graphic design means? No. A graphic designer who's doing marketing well would talk about their customers' challenges and what they can do for them. You might describe what life coaching is or is not in passing to make a point, but don't make explaining coaching the focal point of your website. Number 34, I offer intuitive development. Similar to 28, raise your consciousness. Why should someone care about developing their intuition? How will that help them? Will it improve our ability to pick the right friends and dates? What's the benefit and outcome here? Anyway, that's the list of the 34 bullshit things life coaches say, and I really hope you enjoyed this list. If any of these sound familiar, please leave a comment, and if you know any life coach that says any of those things, please share this video with them. And if you have any other examples, share them in the comments below. Thanks.